Hello friends. So my 76 project bike, I think I have an issue with the, is it called the spooge hole on the master cylinder, and here's what I'm doing to test based upon what I've read in the forums. At the moment I have released a tiny bit of brake fluid. I backed it off and released a tiny bit of brake fluid and then closed it, and when I did that, this wheel is spinning pretty nicely. I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to go to the other side and I'm just going to depress the brake pedal. And I'm going to come back and try this wheel. Not turning. Really tough to turn. So I will once again just release a tiny bit of brake fluid from that bleed nipple. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Yeah, I should be able to do that while recording. Let's see if I can. Just release a bit, lock it back up, and now try the wheel. Much easier. So that would suggest that I'm depressing the pedal, the calipers, the brake pads are squeezing, but not releasing. So I'm going to go with the spooge hole is plugged and take apart the rear master cylinder. I'll keep you posted. So I have removed that plug, and I'm looking for the small spooge hole that is accessible when you open this. So is that the spooge hole at the bottom down there? It's not straight across. I tip it. There is a hole there. So I'm going to try probing that hole with a thin guitar string. So there's the wire. It's a high E guitar string. Went in through that hole very, very easily. No hesitation at all. I could try with a bit bigger wire, I suppose. Or maybe I'll just blow some brake cleaning fluid through there and call it open. So I have looked down in there as best I can, and I don't see any other hole way at the back of that. So I have used a liberal amount of brake cleaning fluid on the straw, and have blown across and into that other hole to see if there's something that could open up there. But I do not find anything that I can attempt to slide a small wire through other than that one hole. So I'm a little bit stumped, but maybe I have already cleaned the spooge hole. It just seems kind of big to me. At this point I have taken the rear master cylinder apart, cleaned it, put it back on. At this point the tire is spinning quite nicely. Certainly that eliminates any problems with the final drive. The problem is definitely going to be in my brakes. The bleeding has now been done. Wheel is spinning freely. I'm going to go press the brake pedal. Come back and check the wheel. So the problem that we did have, we no longer do have. Is it because I cleaned the master brake cylinder? I'm not sure, because I also discovered that I had the linkage here set up too high, so that there wasn't full range of motion in the pedal. So it could be that I fixed the problem just by adjusting this adjuster down to line up with the brake pedal at the bottom. I also adjusted the tension spring on the brake light just as a little precaution. Not sure, so now the next thing to do is to take it out for a run, try the brakes a lot of times, and then check it again.